Hi, I'm Tracy from Customer Support, and in this video I wanted to demonstrate the new line view for sending invoices to accounts. From your tenants menu, I'm going to take an example here of a tenancy that I have a plot fee of £36 plus an additional service for the allotment membership and a key deposit totalling £46. When I'm ready to send this to accounts, you need to select your invoice date for the invoice, the receiving bank, obviously a description for the invoice, as well as your due date. The footer text you can also choose from below, and then you have the ability to assign your cost centres and cost codes. You have the individual line items being displayed here. If they're all the same, we can obviously choose the cost centre, the cost code, and the VAT type to apply them to all. Should any need to be changed, such as possibly the allotment membership needs to have VAT added, you can now select this from the line view. Furthermore, with the allotments for your security deposits, if you wish to have a linked reserve with that cost code, you can change it here to choose your allotment deposit reserve and also the cost centre there. Clicking on to save will generate your invoice. Once that's through into accounts, we can obviously take a look at that invoice. The invoice here is now displayed with the necessary cost centres and cost codes that you've got, and if we're happy with that invoice and we want to receive that invoice, we can then use the three vertical dots on the right hand side to convert that into a receipt. Select all of the items that apply and pop that in. That is your receipt now created, and the allotment deposits that we've got here for the £5 will show on your reserve balance sheet. Provided you have, of course, linked that up to a reserve, you will then see within your allotment deposits that the £5 is now displaying here. The linked cost code is found within your cost codes menu, where I have the allotments deposits here. We can see that it's linked to our cost centre and our reserve for allotment deposits. Once these are in here, of course, if you then do wish to make a refund against that security deposit from the sales invoice, use the three vertical dots on the right hand side to then proceed with a refund. Selecting just the key deposit that's to be refunded, we can refund that line item, where it will then create a linked negative receipt for the £5, ready to be refunded to the customer. As that £5 has now been automatically taken out from the linked reserve, the deposit that I had for a value of £5 has now successfully reduced itself back to zero.